Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Insider Financial Talks Penny Stocks. My name is Alex Carlson. I will be your host today. I am the editor-in-chief of InsiderFinancial.com, and today we are going to be discussing 4 penny stocks on the move. They are Anavex Life Sciences, AVXL on the NASDAQ, iBio Inc., iBio on the NYSE market, Solar Integrated Roofing, SIRC on the OTC markets, and Tesoro Enterprises, TSNP on the OTC markets. But before we get into that, we have a few housekeeping issues. We have no business relationship with any company whose stock is mentioned in this video. Insider Financial and myself are not investment advisors, and this video does not provide investment advice. Always do your own research, make your own investment decisions, or consult with your nearest financial advisor. This video is not a solicitation or recommendation to buy, sell, or hold securities. This video is meant for informational and educational purposes only and does not provide investment advice. For more info, please check out our full disclaimer at insiderfinancial.com/disclaimer. With that out of the way, remember to smash the thumbs up button if you like this video, hit the red subscribe button and the little notification bell to be notified when we go live with a new video. Also, go over to signup.insiderfinancial.com. This is where subscribers get first look at stocks we are going to be covering, stocks like NEO at $6, MMMEDF at 34 cents, ENZC at 0.001, and TSNP at 0.0008. Once you sign up with your email, if you are in the US, you can then get on our SMS service. It only works for US numbers. If you are outside the US, don't worry, you will still get our email alerts. With that out of the way, let's dive right in here. First, as we always like to tell our viewers and subscribers, trading penny stocks is not the same as trading blue chips. The key to trading penny stocks, you have to find the momentum before it happens and then be patient. And we're talking about, getting in early on stocks like TSNP, which we're going to be discussing in this video, which our subscribers were in on November. Some are sitting on gains in TSNP of over 36,000%, in ENZC over 7,000. So getting in, being patient, that's where the big money is made in penny stocks. It's also important to own a portfolio of quality penny stocks. For some, that can be as many as 10 to 20 or more penny stocks. We recommend approaching the penny market like a venture capitalist. And what do we mean by this? A venture capitalist, he will invest across a portfolio of different private companies, 10 or 20 different companies. Some will go bankrupt, some he will break even, and then the handful that are absolute home runs, they will more than make up for the losers. All it takes is one ENZC or one TSNP, and this is not about making a mortgage payment or a car payment. You're buying a new house, buying a new car. So there's enormous potential in penny stocks if you approach it in the right manner. Don't go all in on 1 or 2 penny stocks. That could be disastrous for your portfolio. So, if you have $10,000, we recommend, starting out with $250 or $500 in each penny stock. That's what has worked for me. I've been doing this 25 years, but I'm just trying to educate and pass along what I have found works best for me. And it's also important to take profits. We know many people that have had millions and millions of dollars in paper profits in penny stocks, only to see them all evaporate when the stock went to zero. So again, approach it like a venture capitalist. Understand that this is not like owning a portfolio of blue chips. There is a lot of risk involved, but there's also tremendous upside. And, we're not day traders here. We don't like the intraday moves. It doesn't suit my personality. Emotional, behavioral economics is extremely important. You have to find what works for you. I much more prefer reading, researching. I look through hundreds of penny stocks each week, looking for the best penny stocks to alert my subscribers with. And, that's what works for me. I consider that, the Warren Buffett approach to penny stocks. If you're looking to day trade, Insider Financial is not the place for you. When it comes to day trading, and if that's what you're after, we recommend the folks over at True Trading Group, Mike Edwards and the team. They really know what they're doing. Best part is they don't do any OTC. They do mostly NASDAQ, NYSE, mid cap, small caps. They do a lot of options trading at the Wolf of Weed, doing a lot of pot stocks. So, it's another avenue for those of you looking to grow your portfolio. We offer, the best OTC stocks. They offer day trading, so we don't compete with them. They don't compete with us. So it's an ancillary service, and it's something that we recommend you guys checking out. Best part is they do live streams on YouTube 6 nights a week, so you can check out their live streams. And then, for us, we're strictly penny stocks. I mean, we specialize in OTC, but we also cover NASDAQ and NYSE. And it's important to trade both OTC and NASDAQ or NYSE, penny stocks. There's always opportunities if you give yourself the flexibility to trade all markets. We really hate when an investor pigeonholes themselves into a corner and says, oh, I'm only an OTC trader, or I'm only a big board penny stock trader. You're going to leave a lot of money on the table, because there's always opportunities if you open up your sphere of opportunities. And that's why we recommend trading both markets. For instance, last year, for the first half of 2020, it was more profitable to trade the NASDAQ pennies than OTC. And this is where we and our subscribers were positioned, and we caught runs in SRNE, NEO, INO, iBio, WKHS, and many others. And then once the summer came, many of the COVID runners had failed to find momentum, and we had pivoted to OTC and caught the monster runs in TSNP, ENZ, ENZC, MMMEDF, and many others. And, this year, so far, January, it's been a tremendous month. We hope that this continues throughout 2021. It's like being at the casino. We got a hot hand, and when you have a hot hand, you have to take advantage of it. A bear market is going to come. The gains that we're seeing are not going to last forever. And when that happens, that's when you want to lighten up. You don't want to make as many plays. You want to be heavily in cash, and you really want to be more selective and pick your opportunities. But right now, everything's running, so you got to press your bet and take advantage of it while we can. So that's sum up in a nutshell what's going on right now. And moving on, and let's start off with today's coverage. Penny stock on the move number 1 is AVXL. This was a penny stock last time we covered it, but it's not any longer. AVXL is running off the epic run in Cassava Sciences, SAVA. This was another former penny stock, and hit $90 today in the after hours. It was over 100. So and that it's an Alzheimer's play, and that's got AVXL running. And we said back in October that AVXL was ready to make a big move. Took some time, and again, this is why you have to be patient, because we don't know when the move is going to come, but most 9 out of 10 times it comes. Just have to be a little patient. And we did the research, and we really like AVXL. We have said time and time again that Anavex 2-73 is one of the most promising drugs in development, and it's currently undergoing a phase 2B/3 study in Alzheimer's. The enrollment was 80% complete, and full enrollment of 450 patients is expected any day now. Anavex 2-73, this is based on oxidation and nitration causing Alzheimer's. Other drug companies have instead focused on the cause being amyloid. We believe they've misdiagnosed the cause because we believe Anavex has the correct approach. Anti-amyloid and anti-tau drugs have proven to only slightly slow down the progression of Alzheimer's. The prevention or removal of either has shown little effect on the progression of the disease. Inflammation, tau, and amyloid all add to the oxidative stress, but are themselves the products of this stress. The key then is not only to exhibit oxidative stress, which only moderately slows down the progression of the disease over time, but to remove compounds that are causing oxidation and nitration and reverse part of the damage that they're doing to the brain. And oxidation and nitration also likely to play a role in Parkinson's and Rett syndrome. And this is why we believe Anavex 2-73 is the most promising drug being developed today. If you are in SAVA, you got big profits, you might want to consider selling SAVA and buying AVXL. Penny stock on the move number 2 is iBio. With all tiny biotechs running, we see iBio as the next big runner. As you can see from the chart, iBio hasn't done much for the past 6 months, but now it's perked its head up above $2, and we could see a nice move. iBio, it's a turnaround play under new CEO Tom Izett. He's recruited Dr. Martin Brenner to be iBio's chief scientific officer, and he has a strong history of success heading drug discovery and development teams at pharma's AstraZeneca, Eli Lilly, Pfizer, and Merck. Most recently, Dr. Brenner served as the CSO at Phoenix that was acquired by Ligand Pharmaceuticals for approximately $516 million last October. So Dr. Brenner, he knows how to groom small cap biotechs to be bought out by big pharma. He knows what he's doing. He's joining iBio at the right time. iBio has a current market cap of $461 million. They're working on their fast farming facility. They're working on their own COVID-19 vaccine. So he's the right person to have been brought on board by CEO Tom Izett, and we're expecting big developments. Penny stock number 3 is SIRC. We talked about SIRC on December 29th when the stock was trading at just 25 cents a share, which you can read here. We'll have the link in the description. As you can see, monumental run for those that got in. And SIRC blasting through the $1 resistance level after announcing the official opening of operations of the company's dedicated EV charging solutions division. It's currently exploring the potential acquisition of several EV charger installers nationwide, so it wants to expand SIRC's own Tesla certified installer network. According to a Precedence research report, the EV charging market is set to surpass $39 billion by 2027, growing at a 40% rate. SIRC's primary focus within the EV charging vertical will be sales, marketing, installation, service of personal EV chargers at residential properties, as well as public EV charging infrastructure for network operators, leveraging the company's recent designation as a Tesla certified installer. So it's affiliated with Tesla. It can charge Teslas, so this is huge. SIRC is exploring potential acquisitions, and they see the EV as a growing market that they're looking to capitalize on. And the results speak for themselves. The latest quarter, they saw $5.2 million in revenues, and this growth is going to continue as green energy policies come down the pike from the new Biden-Harris administration. Plus, you have the Democrats in control of both houses of Congress. So we really like SIRC, and the run is justified. But if you miss the run, be patient, wait for the dip, the red days, it will come, and load up and wait for the next move higher. We don't recommend chasing these penny stocks. You don't want to be buying the top and then having to average down. It's just not the right strategy. So, try and get in on dips on these big runners, and then be patient. Lastly, penny stock number 4 is the big boy, TSNP. This stock just won't quit. We've covered it extensively here back in November. Go back November 13th, we said the merger is a really big deal, and you can look on insiderfinancial.com. We have our full line of coverage starting here. And then, we went on to, TSNP, understanding the price action. We explained who CEO Brian Foote is. And then we've done follow-up coverage. And there's also our YouTube channel where we've gone over the investor calls. So there's a lot of coverage on TSNP. We'll include links in the description. Because if you are invested in TSNP, you have to educate yourself. The more you learn, the more you will earn. So follow that motto, and you will be successful in the markets. Even last weekend, if you had missed the earlier move, you didn't get in early and you're late to the game. We even said last week, that the pullback to 31 cents was an opportunity to load up on the dip before the next move higher, and stocks doubled in 3 days. So there's always opportunities with TSNP. It's been a wonderful stock where it's rewarded you on, if you decided to buy dips, you could sell rips, wait for the retracement, buy again. It's been just a tremendous trader investment. It depends on your style. Some people get nervous, they like to book profits, some just want to hold. So whatever suits your boat. We will say this: if you are sitting on huge gains, you will never go broke taking a profit. So it always pays to take some money off the table, and then you can use that cash to buy the dips. And we got a article last week, video over the weekend, so you can listen to what we said about TSNP. And right now, two big reasons TSNP is running. It just launched the Block Exchange Traded Index lineup in over 100 countries. And here's the list of the countries: UK, Switzerland, South Korea. It's China. So it's not available in the US, but it's available practically everywhere else. So this is really huge news. And, the initial block ETXs include Block 3, Block 5, Block 10, Block Government, Block Platform, Block Global Enterprise, Block RSI Fractals, Block MACD and VI, and Block Oscillators. And the strategy here, these were created by Humble Financial to give retail investors access to one-click software services on these new digital markets. The block ETXs track 3 different vertical themes: index, active, and thematic strategies, allowing customers simplified portfolio exposure to new blockchain trading markets. And Humble Financial, they're already talking about licensing block indexes and block ETXs to major global financial institutions that may want to expand their digital asset offerings for customers immediately. So we're seeing institutions want to get into crypto. Bitcoin's running again, so there's a lot to like with this move by Humble Financial. And second, we believe that a major short is in TSNP, and they're getting squeezed just like what we saw in GameStop. There was a Seeking Alpha article. It wasn't even an article. It was a short and distort attack. Light on details, but basically saying that Humble was not worthy of being a unicorn. The stock had dropped to 17 cents a share on the back of that. TSNP had a market cap of just $662 million at the time. Its current market cap is now $2.5 billion. So, judging by the price action this week, some of the Wall Street Bets crowd, what we saw in GameStop, there could be market makers, hedge funds short in TSNP, and they're getting squeezed. So, judging by everything that we're seeing, TSNP is on its way to $1. So it wouldn't surprise us that we see $1 sooner rather than later. To sum it all up, I mean, these 4 penny stocks are hot right now. There's always opportunities in the markets, and it's our job to find winning stocks for our subscribers. We have a few things. We got an alert coming. Found something that I really, really, really like. So at a penny, so that's going to be dropping here. We drop our alerts at the bell. We only For our subscribers, we don't post on social media. If you're a regular reader, you'll be reading about our alert a few weeks from now. So it's best to get in early, and that's why you want to go over to signup.insiderfinancial.com and get on our list. And lastly, I'm going to be doing more research on this, but we know many have been asking about which brokers can trade OTC. Two that I found are zaxtrade.com and firsttrade.com. Both of these allow OTC trading, and they also allow foreign non-U.S. citizens to open accounts. So go over and check them out. I'll be also checking them out further to see talk to them and make sure that OTC is available, but according to their website, can trade OTC. So we'll be discussing that in a future video. And that's it for today, folks. Just remember, with the COVID pandemic, stay safe, wear a mask, social distance. Hopefully we're out of this pandemic by the summer. And, just hopefully the markets continue to trade as they are. It's a great time to be an investor. And we're here to take advantage of it as long as we can before the next bear market comes, because it will come. But until then, let's ride the bull as long as we can. Thanks a lot, everyone. And I'll be coming live to you tomorrow with a new video. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye-bye.